Peace and gratitude, family. Welcome to another episode here on CosmicCellFoods, where we focus on entrepreneurship, health, and spiritual evolution. Today, we're going to talk about character, because regardless of your health, your wealth, or your spiritual evolution, your character plays a major factor in all three of these components, in all three of these aspects of life. Your character is literally everything, family. People receive you a certain way because of your character, how you carry yourself, the clothes you wear. Even your clothes are a part of your character. A prime example of this is going out wearing a suit versus wearing a t-shirt and jeans. You're received a lot different because the character you're portraying is on a different level than the t-shirt and the jeans. But I digress. Your character, regardless of the clothes that you have on, is extremely important, because regardless of those clothes, people will receive you a certain type of way due to your character, due to how you carry yourself, due to the energetic vibration in which you are emitting into this electromagnetic field. So your character should be based on principles, and not just any random principles, but the principles of the Creator gives us when it comes to our character and how we should be operating. The character that God says we're supposed to be upholding. The character that Source Divine, that created everything in living existence, says we're supposed to be operating on, which is technically Maya, which simply means truth, justice, righteousness, harmonious balance, reciprocity. And that simply means that you need to be telling the truth about what it is that you do. You need to be operating in righteousness. You need to be bringing justice into the world. And you don't have to be a politician to do this. You don't have to be some celebrity to do this. It's all about the character, the frequency that you emit, because that's the only frequency that matters when it comes to your manifestation. Can I get a witness? So if you operate from this level of character, that universe says that we're supposed to be operating from, that God says we're supposed to be operating from, there's no choice but for us to be everything that the Creator intended for us to be. If we're operating from truth, justice, righteousness, harmonious balance, and reciprocity, there's no way you can lose. No way you can lose, because not only do our human bodies operate on that principle of truth, justice, you got to think about the red blood cells, the white blood cells. It operates on truth, operates on justice, especially the white blood cells. Righteousness, it wants to keep the body healthy. Reciprocity, it helps other parts of the body. Different parts of the body help each other to become and stay healthy, hence the white blood cells. So this is a universal concept. Your character, nature, and your true intent, the true intentions that you have, are extremely important, because even if you can get over on some people, you can't get over on God. You can't get over on the Creator. You can't get over on source creation. You're trying to get over on the person that created you, the life force energy that created you. There's higher levels of evolution that we have to begin to operate from. And when you operate from this truth, justice, righteousness, there's no reason for you to have to be sad or try, there's no reason for you to have to want to lower your standards or put yourself down or listen to what anybody else has to say about what you're doing, because that's the big key. If you've received a permutation, if you receive the wisdom and receive the downloads from the Most High on exactly what you need to be doing, come out and do it. It don't matter what nobody else got to say, because the character, nature, and intent of the thing that you're doing comes from source creation. Who cares what anybody got to say? God told you to do what you got to do. The divine told you to do what you got to do. Spirit told you to do what it is that you got to do, that you're aiming to do. Especially if you got those permutations in a meditation, in a meditative state, or you felt it within your brain heart coherence, your heart was resonating with those messages that you got, your brain was resonating, your gut was resonating. Make sure all of these are online when you're about to do anything. These will help embellish the true character, and it has to be trained. It doesn't happen overnight, but just as you continue to go, try to keep a mindset of truth, justice, righteousness, harmonious balance. Try not to lie so much. Try not to eat so much waste, because that alone can pull you out of that frequency. Even in the Bible, one of the first things that Satan used was food. You get what I'm saying? Same thing during slavery time. The reason why they fell off back in ancient Kemet was because of food. Cyanide, family. So don't get it twisted. Food can definitely affect your brainwave frequencies. Eating healthy foods matter. Eating alkaline extremely matters. Watch a couple of my other videos, especially the video about the insulin, because eating the alkaline foods actually provides that insulin with what it needs. Eating the alkaline foods not only electrify the body, but they also help you upgrade your frequency. They don't want you to eat that type of food. They don't want most people talking about that type of food, because it's deeper than just the diet. It's a spiritual nature that comes with it. And this is what most people don't talk about. Everybody talks about, healing, and come to me to get the healing. But bro, it's a spiritual journey that you're going through, especially when you're doing it from the alkaline approach. Now, if you taking some stuff that got acid herbs and acid stuff in it, then you already know how we feel about that. But I digress. Eating the alkaline diet will help you keep your frequency high, family. It will help you keep your frequency high. And then the byproduct of that is you looking scrumdiddlyumptious. You feel me? You looking really good. You know what I'm saying? So your character is everything. What you put in your mouth, what you put in your body affects your character. So keep those principles of truth, justice, righteousness, harmonious balance, reciprocity in your mindset at all times and operate from that frequency. And I guarantee within a month's time, your frequency will be raised so much higher than where it is right now. It don't matter what vibration you're on. You can be on the 4th or 5th dimension right now. If you apply these principles to your life, you can go to a higher dimension, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. So we're not going to make this video very long today. I just felt like this was a word that people really needed to hear. So operate from the place that you want to be received from and carry that character with you throughout your entire life. If you're ready to evolve to a higher state of life, do it. Don't matter what nobody got to say. If you feeling your spirit is telling you to make a move, you got to go ahead and do it, because you got to think, when spirit tells you to move on something, it's already 10 steps ahead of you and what it's planning out for you. So if you don't take the first step, you can never get to the second door that opens up for you, so you can get to the third one and eventually get to the 4th and 5th and 6th and 7th one until you eventually ascend. This is what the life journey is about, family. It's about character. And this is what the ancients taught us, imperatively taught us. There was no slavery in ancient Kemet. They were architects, hundreds of thousands, millions of architects working together to accomplish certain goals. They have to be operating from a principle of Mayat, truth, justice, righteousness, harmonious balance. They wanted to bring balance to their community. They wanted to bring balance to the world. That's why they created these energy generators, because that's what those pyramids are. They're energy generators. They're emitted frequency due to the aquifers that are up under the pyramid. So once that water is charged, there's different tunnels inside of the pyramids that allow light into the pyramid. And once that light touches the water, it electrifies the water. And that electricity can be used by the pyramid, and they remove the insulating layer of the pyramid, which was that limestone. All of this stuff was very important. So we have to think a little bit deeper into these things. If you want to really understand the culture of anything, Christianity, Islam, Kemeticism, it's very important because they all come from one source. All the information comes from one source. And when you look at the information and the history, you'll be able to see how they operated. So the thing is, each culture believed that there was one creator, and that one creator had multiple aspects. So regardless of if you're in Christianity, Islam, you study Kemetics, it's all the same stuff. There's deeper levels of the same stuff, you know, especially on the Kemetic side. There's different levels, it's deeper levels, but foundationally, they're all teaching the same thing. When you really study what's going on and don't just listen to what somebody else has to say about, because even if you listen to a Christian about Islam, they don't want to hear it. If you listen to a Muslim, they don't want to hear nothing a Christian got to say. And neither one of them want to hear anything that, you know, Kemeticism has to say, because the actual religion itself demonizes, you know, Kemeticism. We have to understand the world that we live in and be able to be fine with what the truth is. When you live from truth, justice, righteousness, harmonious balance, reciprocity, nothing offends you. It's a very important mindset to have, and this develops character, family. So one thing Sebi used to say all the time, when you choose one, you become prejudiced. You choose none. You choose you. That's what Uwa is. So family, become the person that has the character that you would want the world to receive you as. You gotta think, this person is not only by himself. He has the power of creation itself, the power of the universe working for him, for her. You get what I'm saying? And when you combine the energy of source creation, you operate from that energy. This is support from God. This is support from the Most High. This is support from the universe. This is support from source creation. And this makes your life very powerful. Evolve your character and watch your life change. And until the next video, CosmicCellFoods. If you enjoyed this video, it's a probable guarantee that you're gonna like this one as well. So go ahead and give it a gander. And remember to keep it cosmic.